everybody. I hope I'm not, let me know if I'm echoing in this room. It sounds like it's echoing. It's a new concept. It's a new concept for meeting rooms, and I'm using this one room right now, even though I feel like I'm echoing, which isn't great. All right, welcome in, you guys, to WCAA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Today's presentation is it's really good. I am pushing towards the same goals I always have: Summer Moonwell's missing children, the kids that have been taken, got gone, sacrificed, so forth. Oh, good, no echo. And I am here to bring it even further using the information that just came out about Madeleine McCann. Now, obviously, her name is Julia. So those who've known me and have followed my channel, Julia is I'm echoing in here. I think I gotta change rooms. Let me see. Maybe not. Julia is one of those girls that I've been following because I really have her down as a Summer Moonwell's missing child. She went missing in 2014. They said that her father abducted her, and she is still missing. Because this girl's name is Julia, I thought that I would give a little spotlight on Julia Potter. She does sort of look like this girl, but I'm not saying that she is her. What I am saying is she looks more like the Julia that I have been searching for than she does Madeleine McCann. I do have this feeling that somewhere there's a Madeleine McCann somewhere within this spider web of information. I'm not quite clear if it's this girl or not, but something went wrong, something happened, and this lady with this black hair needed to come in and immediately take charge of the situation. I know that this channel doesn't get as many views as the other ones, but I do know that the information that I put out here is really good and solid. Obviously, it's based off of my own philosophy. Nothing's been proven, and it's all allegedly, right? I'm going to show you some information that is coming straight from this lady that has taken over the Madeleine McCann situation. If you listen to my other videos prior, you'll hear my frustration within my voice and my sixth sense, my clairvoyance, everything within my body is telling me, like, holy shit, like, you need to dig into this. And I hear a lot of voices and I hear a lot of children. And they're not all dead, you guys. These kids are still, this is still Julia. I'm giving her a spotlight because her name comes up, and it's a name that Summer Moonwell's herself consistently talks about. Every moment she has, Summer Moonwell's is saying to basically find Julia. Find Julia. Julia, you have to find. So when I see this Julia's face, and obviously whatever happened to this Julia, whoever put these together, changes the photos just like they do for Summer. We know that Julia at the age of 7 didn't have teeth like that on the left-hand side. This photo that I put in here is a perfect example of what they do to the children and how they change their looks. I'm not sure, but I do believe that this girl here, either she is someone or isn't someone. What I do know is what's behind these faces and beneath their words is a story about the Summer Moonwell's missing children. Even if this whole entire thing is fake, even if they're using her face to cover up the real Julia, or using her face to cover up the real Madeleine McCann, or any of the kids, whatever is in front of us being shown as today's news, the story behind it is what I see. And that's what I do with what I do. I tell you what I see beneath the eyes, behind the face, behind what they want you to see and hear and grab as the truth. Let me show you a little bit about this lady with the black hair. I went to her regular page. Now, I am just putting this information out there. Everyone could come to their own conclusions. I am not here to basically say something's wrong, something's not wrong. I'm here to put my information out here so you can then gather your information and come to your own conclusions. I also put this out here specifically for the authorities so they could see it, grab the information, and come to their own conclusions based on facts that they can basically line up. It's this lady, not a very good picture, but it's this lady's real page. It's not the I Am Madeline page. I went to only two of her videos because those are the two videos that basically caught my attention. And they are the two videos that are under, you could go look at them yourself, I'm not playing them. They are the two videos that are up there as referrals. It's a referral video. Inside this referral video shows you exactly what I'm talking about. It gives you the perfect example of what I mean when there's something behind the face that you see. There's something beneath and behind the story that is being told. The story that is being told in this video has everything to do with the girl in the black hair. It has nothing to do with the child that is being shown in the corner. That child is completely hidden beneath what they want you to see. What is within this video is information and body parts that I had to scratch out because it's pornography. This child is behind this girl. She shows up in the smallest of the smallest square. Now, as this girl moves around, she has the exact same movements, facial expressions, eye movements, hand movements, as this Julia who's saying that she's Madeleine McCann. If you guys look at the video and you watch her eye movements, her hand movements, and she is moving to the demands that are coming out of her mouth. She is almost, I'm telling you through, this is allegedly, I'm coming through telling you what I see through my third eye. I see through my third eye that she is being manipulated and controlled. And this girl in the black hair needs to get this shit under control. You could see the frustration and feel it as she speaks. This girl in the video, I believe, through how I see it, is doing nothing more than having her being used as a cover-up to what's going on in this room or behind her, and the room is fake. This girl winds up with no shirt on, and these are the elements within the Summer Moon Wells case, as well as this girl that is claiming to be, she's not claiming to be, she doesn't know, okay, whatever. It's an opportunity for my spirit guides to show me information that is being given through this whole entire this whole entire stuff that is completely crazy. Because the truth isn't being shown. They're showing you the first layer. Because they can't show you this stuff beneath it. This is what's beneath this girl's video that is on this lady's page. This is what happens to this girl's hand. She's being manipulated, and this is not what you think it is. And this is exactly what I believe is parallel to what is going on with this girl who doesn't know who she is. This is the same situation. The little girl to the left should not be in this video at all. The girl on the right is connected to particular pieces of the machine that helps them do this and move them as they're puppeteering. These people are puppeteered and they're connected to something, and it's being pulled. That word pulled, it's illegal, and it's child pornography, and it's abuse, and it's child abuse, and there's a lot going on underneath here. Now, I am not pointing fingers to this lady. I don't care who she is. I don't care anything about her. I don't ever care to even say her name. She has nothing to do with my purpose here. She has nothing to do with anything that I do here. The only thing that I'm interested in is what her videos are telling me and what her videos are showing. And they're showing that there's something going on. There's something going on beneath the surface. This is not about Madeleine McCann. This is showing all of the children. There are hundreds of faces that are showing you guys. I see them, you may not see them. This is the little girl that's behind her. And let me tell you, I will show you a few photos, but I have scratched out particular parts of the body because this is child pornography. If someone wants to believe it or not. This is what happens to her pictures. The child, her face changes just like what happens with this girl. And let me tell you something, this girl looks just like one of the faces behind her. The girl that you see beneath this photo, right in the middle there, is this face. So you may be seeing that girl with the black hair in front of you, but that isn't what is shown to me. That's not what's shown. What's shown to me is what needs to be shown in order to bring justice to these children. Period. Period. This here is the girl that is bringing me all this information. God bless her. Because that girl matches way more to this girl than anyone that we have seen so far. I have tried sending this to one of the news outlets. This needs to get to someone. If someone is here, that could get this to the news outlet in UK, that'd be great. Because this is real. For starters, that little girl should never be there. The photos behind her start to be pornographic, and I choose not to put it up here. Whatever is going on in here is exactly what is going on in the videos that she is showing about the girl, telling a complete, I don't even know what it is, storyboard of information. The girl that we see really, 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 to me, matches up with this girl. We grab a picture. I'll grab this one. Now, this was 4 years ago, I believe, or 3 years ago, this video, so she was younger. They have the same pug nose, the same mouth, the same eyes, the same forehead. Something happened. Something happened where this girl realized something was going on. And the girl in the black here is trying to get it in control. This video, these are clips from the video showing you that the face changes, the elements appear, and she is supposed to be talking, but she's going through something with another little girl that is hidden behind her. You need to look at the fingers. I didn't want to put up any, well, I have a few, but I didn't want to put up many photos that were super difficult to see. So I chose to put up photos like this, so the people who know, these are elements. Obviously, those aren't her fingers. These are elements. The girl, in the beginning when I talked about all these cases, the fingers, the hands, the toes, they all speak. She has this thing wrapped around her hand like most of them do. The fingers, there's lots of different fingers that pop up, and that's what's popping up here. This shouldn't be in these photos anywhere. Nowhere. Here's a close-up of her hands and what's on her shoulders and on her body. She has the elements within her and on her. Her big eyes and what you see here is very familiar to what we're looking at within the story that just came out. If you look at the way her head is moving and what is going on here, I'm not going to play the video. You guys could go see the video. The elements get connected around the neck and down. And as you can see in this middle photo, and I tried to do it as clear as I can, and I tried to take it straight from the video. I've got more pictures, but they're not this clear, to show you what's going on her neck is the same thing that was going on the neck of the lady that I showed you. She has all this stuff on her neck as well. There's the number 5 box. It's all here. This girl, for all we know, is the same girl that maybe tried to escape. Maybe she tried to leave. Maybe she got out. Maybe she was escaping. But wherever this girl's coming from, and wherever this girl goes back to, is so far beyond just one child. I love when you guys put the ones in there, by the way, I do notice. It's so far beyond one child. Here is a close-up of what is on her neck. These photos are taken straight from the video. It's not me videotaping the video. I tried to get them straight from the video. These are the elements, and they're really clear. They're really clearly placed on her. She has a very hard time talking. Her eyes don't move. She doesn't finish sentences. She's looking to the left, to the right. She is having a hard time concentrating, and it's as if she is being manipulated, and she's being controlled. That's what it's like. So her face here to the left, like I said, is what's going on to the right. If you notice the pictures, I'm now going to go into her photos. This girl is connected to all the same equipment as the girl that I'm showing you. All you need to do is look. Something has gone wrong, and they need to fix it. This shit is on her head. So I am so surprised. I am more surprised that there's so many law enforcement groups, FBI from here to Europe, and this isn't being discussed. And they're not looking into the person that is like taking control of her. It makes no sense. You guys, it makes no sense. This is what's in the video. Here we go. The small little pictures behind this girl's face proves and gives me the information that I need that shows that there is a cover-up to the face. No matter how you want to slice and dice this, this is exactly what they're doing to the girl whose name we believe is Julia. This is in this video. What's on the bottom right-hand corner? This little girl is younger than the girl that they're showing up front. I do believe that this is the girl Julia that's up front. But what you see here is what's happening. It's the abuse that's behind the information that is being shown up front that I am honing into. I hone into the information that has to do with the Summer Moon Wells missing children, and has to do with this very large group of people that are beneath the faces up front. These are the faces that are behind her. Now, that poll, I believe they're lined up, but it doesn't matter what they're doing or how they're doing it. The bottom line is they're doing it. And the smallest of the smallest little squares will show the FBI, whoever the hell wants to look into it, that that is pornography that is being done in the corners of these rooms. This girl, here she's covered up, but I'll show you. In the smallest of the smallest, these girls had no clothes on. Okay, now this one I could show you because you can't see their breasts. But I'm telling you that this comes from the lady's videos that is standing up to represent one of the largest cases around the world. This is information that needs to be shared. It really needs to be looked at, and let everyone take it and look at it and come to their own conclusions. But this information is very important to what is going on right in front of us in the news from here to the UK. The face within this face is just like the face of Julia. So from my perspective, and if I were to make just a judgment call on what I'm seeing, and nothing here is proven, this is all allegedly, and this is about the kids, and it's not about her, that these are the same people. And there are many, many, many children waiting to be saved, and they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. These pictures in the corners get very nasty. These are what's in the corners. The photos are real. They're child pornography. That is allegedly, and that is what is coming through to me. This equipment, for some reason, helps them cover it up, expose it, and get it to the deep dark web. Here you could see a person behind a person. Here you could see it, and why I'm showing it to you this way is because it shows up in the smaller frames. The smaller frames is what's showing you the truth. It's what's showing you the truth. Something needs to be explored here by the law enforcement. It really needs to get explored and looked at. My heart is telling me that there are hundreds of kids that could be saved. They are being used, and what I am looking at is an answer to getting justice, which lies beneath her information. It's nothing to do with her. What is beneath her information is justice. This information is justice to the children waiting to be saved. waiting. I don't know why it's not being looked at or why this won't be taken seriously. This is coming from, I'm repeating myself, this information I am channeling from her videos and showing it to you. When I'm even able to show you photos, it's a very big win for me. There's more than one person here giving a referral. A lot of the pictures that are in the blackness, there are photos within the blackness. I'm not dealing with that today because there's enough information that I could show you straightforward. These are all different girls within the picture. I see, you guys are good. You all know exactly what you're doing here. My group here, you guys are very, very good at what you do. I see this girl, Julia, in this photo of this little girl just standing there. I believe that there feels like the girl that's speaking to us today. We know it's not the girl in the black hair. You know it's not. That's the one thing it's not. It's not her. But I'm pulling those away because they wind up showing body parts and I'm not comfortable with it. It actually makes me sick. And I don't like the feeling, even if I don't even want, see, things are showing, I don't even want it to. So if it shows, I'm not doing it on purpose. I don't know it's there until it shows. See all the kids? This is pornography. The boob is covered up. I am not even quite clear how else to say it. This is what's behind her videos. And this is the lady that is helping the girl who claims to be Madeleine McCann, and it's all over the world discussing it. The room that she really is in is the room to the left. Oh, you guys, I didn't even know that the boob was exposed, so I'm sorry. It's slightly exposed, not completely. But the picture all the way to the left is where these children are. The room is very dark. And I believe that's where the filming is being done. And this, to me, is the most important bit of information that I have put up yet. To me, this video today is extremely important to get into the correct hands. This is what's behind the girl discussing a referral. She's sitting on a couch with, I believe, a man. But this is what's going on, you guys. This is what is happening. She has a black eye, and the pictures beneath it show horrific, horrific information. this is as far as I will take the information, because it doesn't matter unless the authorities jump on it and say, holy shit. That's what matters. Here you could slightly see what's happening in the blackness. The blackness has a lot of information. See the blackness? But now look at the girl. It's totally different. Oh, thank you, Long Gone, for that super chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This information here, see, she's got the box around her, and then there's something going on in the darkness. But we all know that like every time I try to brighten it, it does slightly ruin. But this here will show it. Thank you. I love my little super chats. It means a big deal. So look at the bottom one. She is connected to the machine. And that's what it looks like. Whatever that is, it's the white machine. It's right there. This has to be accepted that this is in her videos, beneath the videos. This has come to surface because it's about all the Summer Moon Wells missing children. This has a lot to do with the Idaho 4. This has everything to do with the Kylie Rodneys. This has everything to do with the Quentin Simons. This has everything to do with the Arden Pevian, Michael Vaughn, Harmony Montgomery. I say all of these all the time. The Watts, the Valos, all of them. You guys, all of them. Like if I were the authorities, I'd be out of my mind. I'd be like, holy shit. And if I were the person that put this beneath this, I'd be freaking out. Because these are dungeons with children with no clothes on. And that face matches the Julia that is talking today. Matches way more than a Madeleine McCann. Way more. For all we know, it's this girl who somehow ran away and started talking gibberish, and now they're going to make her seem as if she's crazy, and she's not crazy. That came out last night. Oh, they think that's a crock of shit. If she's crazy, it's because she doesn't know who she is. These kids don't know who they are. She's thinking maybe she could be her because she has the same markings. There are a lot of kids that they could give to this person to give the DNA, because let me tell you guys something. They put lots and lots, I'm going to show you that next, all of the faces that go to this one girl's face. They made sure to mix it up. All of these are kids in dark rooms with no clothes. Period. I'm not blowing them up, and I'm not going to make them brighter, because that is for the authorities. This here shows, I don't know what they're putting on their faces, but this is part of whatever they're doing to the children of our world. These are the children that have been born into the world so they could have a beautiful life. These children are waiting for justice. They're waiting. I'm handing it over on a silver platter. Here, this is the clearest And this is a story that is it's worldwide, and they're going to keep discussing all the wrong shit. They're covering her face up just like they did in the pictures that I'm going to show you. It is so crazy how that little girl is shown so clearly and no one has seen it. That little girl has nothing to do with the video. Nothing. She is part of the information that speaks to Summer Moonwell's missing children. She is part of the information that is screaming to get justice. She is a child that is screaming for justice. She's saying, look over here. Don't look there. Look behind her. Look beyond her. Look beyond what you're looking at. And you will see me. I have been hearing that for a year and a half, however long it's been. I've been pulled to these little areas to show you what I've been talking about before I even knew Summer Moonwells. I've been talking about a lady with black hair before I even knew a Summer Moonwells existed. And not to say it's her, she is the one that is allowing me to grab the information to show you. What is in all these teeny pictures is for the authorities to go grab and go open up. These little teeny pictures. Those little teeny pictures are the key elements. And they are right there. Let me show you how this pattern has continued. What I just showed you basically was information about the videos that are being shown through this lady. I want you to look at these next photos to show you how many different faces have been shown in the last 3 days. All of these faces are all different. None of them are the same. In the last 3 days, we have seen hundreds of different versions of this girl. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody. You guys, nobody. Nobody is talking about the fact that none of these faces match. None of them. Does that match that? No. That match that? None of them match. All of these faces have faces beneath the poster child that they're using. You have no idea which person is saying that they're Madeleine McCann. So far, all of these faces have said it. So these, to me, are the Madeleine McCann missing children, just like we have Summer Moonwells. We have hundreds of Summer Moonwells. Am I buffering? You guys, am I buffering? Am I, Muffin Top, am I buffering? Okay, so I'm not buffering. Okay. Um, all of these faces are men and women, but they're not that girl's face. There are many, many faces that are being shown. So they have no idea. They have no idea who they're talking about. We have no idea who is who. Look, you guys, every video shows a different person. Every video shows a different person. This here is on the page before, right? This here is on this page. Now, let me tell you something. These are men and women. Is it buffering bad? Let me see. Let me look. You know, and they keep talking about all this. Let me see. Oh, I look like I'm okay. Let me look. Buffering a little bit. So these photos, this here, look at the pictures, you guys. Really look at the pictures that they're trying to sell you. They're selling this story. This is the story that the media is selling you guys up front. This is the story that they're showing you. These pictures come from the videos of her talking. These are not, this is a problem. But for some reason, no one wants to touch it. This picture here, I always go to the middle photo. Whoever is in the middle there is the real person. Now, for all we know, that's Madeleine McCann. But everyone around her are all different people. That one in the middle is completely different from all the others. More photos showing you the person that they want you to believe is her. Which one is her? Since this lady came involved, we've seen hundreds of faces. Look at all these faces. Look at all these faces. Really, really look. Really look at what is going on here. It is complete chaos. Completely throwing it in your faces and making you feel as if you see someone that's really not there. What they're showing us are all of the people that are behind the words and the story. There are lots of people within these photos, you guys. The guy that, let me see if I have a picture of him here. The guy that someone just brought up, let me see if I could airdrop it. From the Idaho 4. Here, I'm airdropping it. Here. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he looks like a lot of these guys. Who is he? Wait, what's wrong? Judy. What happened? Your stuff was shut down? We're good. I'm with a lot of people. This face here, to me, is the same face. Who is this? Judy, what's wrong? Are you okay? Wait, they are different people. It came up on my computer. Devil? What do you mean? Huh. Maybe someone's screwing with your computer. This guy here looks like this guy. You guys see what I'm saying? Yes, Lord, put a hedge of protection around Judy. At this moment, protect her from evil. Amen. Justice coming soon. What does that mean? Does that mean like weird? So we're continuing as the devil's trying to speak, because there's no difference between them and the angels. The angels kind of work their way in. These are the pictures of the child. Well, that guy, the neighbor, looks like these guys. This guy, to me, looks like the guys that are showing up. This guy's face, to me, ooh, 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 ooh. Here are more pictures of who she is saying. Here's the point. The point is, what is beneath these videos? What is beneath these videos is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children story. What is beneath the videos of this person talking are children asking for help. What is beneath these videos are people asking for justice, to be seen, to be heard. No matter who she is, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. For my story here, no matter who she is, what is beneath her, underneath her pictures, beneath her words, is this. This is what is coming through. And it's speaking volumes. This and the pictures on the bottom are completely different from each other. These two faces here are showing two faces that are not the same. The one in the bottom right-hand corner to me is Kylie Rodney children. This isn't the girl that's talking. Yeah, I'm not getting distracted. They could go fuck themselves, basically. Here's what's happening. Here are the faces that are showing within the face that we call Julia. These faces are asking for justice. These faces are asking to be seen, to be heard, and to save them. Many, many, many faces are coming through this woman's video. Notice this part is very interesting. The very smallest of the smallest photo shows heads between heads. This is a really scary photo, but this is what it shows. This is in the video. And there are hundreds of faces. I mean, I'm not saying like 50. I'm like, that's the part of the machine that separates the heads. And if this is what it was intended to be shown, I would think that the authorities would be all over this. Because to me, that is like a Kylie Rodney sound asleep. This photo here, let me brighten it up a little, has nothing to do with the video. This photo here, these are people that are popping up. Look at the smaller little pictures. Look at these small little photos that are in the smallest of the frame. Welcome to the Summer Moon Wiles Missing Children's Cases. Welcome to the Madeleine McCann Missing Children's Cases. I mean, I could go on and on and on and show you all these different faces all night long because they're all so different. You want to go look for yourself and you want to see and check out what is different from each other. You want to get the frame between the frame, like this. These are two different girls, obviously. But it's the frame that I have marked at 12 seconds with the white thing down it, that's the frame between the frame. It's all there. It's all here. It's all here to be pulled. See, I gave the example again at 2:14. the line that's between the person's face, which one is this, 59, wait, the line that's between this girl's face shows a different girl. Each one of these do. And see the arms? See how the arms are covered in that stuff that I showed you in the beginning? That girl has that same stuff on her arms. So right when these videos started, remember the very first video that came out of Julia that said that she was Madeline McCann came from this set of pictures. This one. This here was the first photo. It is very, very, very different than the photos that you're looking at today. It's really different, you guys. They're nothing alike. This child here looks like a young child. This person we no longer see in the video. Oh, thank you. This has nothing to do with this person here. Totally different. Totally different. This, remember, this is the face that came out first. All of these other faces are older. You guys, they're older. They're not this girl's face. So, for all we know, the first face that came out is the one on the right. For all we know, that face to the right is Madeline McCann. But this face to the right isn't what we see anymore. This. I want to know where this girl went. Where'd this girl go, the one that was hysterical crying and was really, really scared, you guys? That one was very scared. And then they had someone come and pulled this person into control. Pulled that person back into control. It's not the same. They're all different. If the authorities choose not to see this and go find these locations of these kids, I don't even know what to say. It's super, super obvious that these kids, a lot of them are alive. They're not all the same. And whatever is going on beneath the story that we are being shoveled into our faces, beneath that story is this. This is the girl that has the abuse. This is the face of the children beneath the ground, underground, that are getting abused. That is her neck. They are not showing this anymore. No more. This child here, we don't see these faces anymore. They have, whatever is being placed beneath the videos that we're being shown is this. This is what we want to get to. This. That darkness in that little square. Look at how the top one looks like Kylie Rodney. I mean, Kylie's face is so common to these kids. They all look the same, but they're not. They're not. And they use those neck things to cover everything up other than the face. See this? This is what's on them. I showed this the other day. This is what was on Michael Vaughn, and this is what's on all the kids. That's what's on them, the fake skin. Yeah, it looks like Julia, like the Julia that we've been looking for. So the point of my video today was to show you there are hundreds and hundreds of kids, adults, teenagers, men and women that are being shown beneath the videos, that we are all only focusing on the fact that it is possibly Madeleine McCann. This is far beyond the surface conversation. This goes far beyond. And I'm finding all of this underneath the videos because I have been told it's all there. And it is all there. It's all here. So if the authorities choose to do something, they have a lot of information to go by. A lot. And it's very easy to get, it's very easy to go grab, and it has everything to do with every case that we have been discussing here at WCIA Network. It is very obvious that there are other kids here. And something needs to be looked at that is beneath the surface of this conversation. The conversation is only that. It's just a conversation. Beneath the words and beyond this video lies the story. See that? See that face? That's the story. And that's a story that consistently is forgotten, ignored, and not discussed. This isn't rocket science. This is the story right in front of you. This is where they are. This is what they are doing in this moment, creating this and doing this. Judy, what's happening? Judy. Listen, you guys. Spread this information. Get this to the right people who give a shit. This needs to be discussed. This needs to be blown wide open, because the photos that are within her videos, underneath her videos, need to be discussed. And not on my small channel. This needs to be shown. I mean, does Madeline McCann's parents know that this is the child that they're talking about? Well, it is. It is. It's in the video. You guys, that is all I'm going to put out there today. This is it. This is it. It's really, really important. And it needs to be said, and it needs to be heard, and it needs to be covered. I hope this story gets a lot of attention. I don't know about that, but it's gonna take the team here to get this out. Send the link to whoever you think is going to do something about this. You guys, thank you, Muffin Top. Judy, Muffin Top, thank you. I don't know what's going on with you. Judy, email me and tell me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, may justice come to every one of these faces that I have shown here today, and which really covers hundreds of them. Summer Moonwell's missing children includes every one of these cases. May this make a difference and justice come. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, mods. Judy, email me. I love you all. God bless you all. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.